Happy Earth Day, Earthlings. April 22nd, 2024. A few things planned. Gonna go out, do a little bit of planting. The garden, veggie garden up the street. Plant some next doors, plant some here. Can't film it all, but yeah. It's 5:09 Pacific Standard Time. Hello, Shannon Barrett. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Earth Day. I'm on StreamYard, so can't do too much on StreamYard, but happy Earth Day to you. It's an Earth Day celebration. So, yeah, put out the invite there. And boom and paste. There we go. Anybody can come up. Not necessarily going to actually go live because you have to wave, but you're more than welcome. All are welcomed. Tanya Jones. Well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you too, sweetheart. It's Earth Day all day. Yep. I planted most of the cool weather crops already, Tanya. Planted spinach, beets, chard, kale, lettuce, radishes. That's all planted. Peas and beans are in now too. Well, peas were first, then beans. And now today, hot weather crops are going in. Hey, living my best life at 60. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm putting in eggplant and tomatoes and peppers, and then several kinds of each one. And yeah. So it's going to be a busy day, and then I have personal business to take care of too. But when I do go live, I'm going to cut up that big squash, the secret squash that Bill at Wickershire Project calls it. Good morning, Tiggs. He enjoys gardening. So yes, very cool name. At Jerry. Good morning at Jerry and chat. Jerry. Okay. Someone you see that I don't. Lots of that going on. But happy Earth Day. Hope you're planting trees today or planting a vegetable patch. And if you can't do that, a container garden would be just fine. Right? Yeah. It's just coming spring now here in Canada. In Southern Vancouver Island, spring happened a while back, but it's been cold. It's record cold temps. Tonight it's going down to 2 Celsius, which is not very warm, but I'm going for it anyway because this ancient lady told me that the plants are talking to her. And I was just like, oh, yeah. And she's like, yeah, it's plant time. And I'm like, okay. So I noticed she planted hers in this concrete, like, raised garden bed. Her husband built her. And it stays warm at night. It stays warm. Hey, Desmond's Donders. It has radiant heat, concrete and rock. Desmond Donders, welcome, welcome, welcome. It might be David. Good to see you, David. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. There we go. Desmond made it. Yay. Yeah. Sorry, Food Force. I'm still stuck on 420. Yeah, me too. Hi, Shannon Barrett. Are you in the down? Oh, no. I thought maybe. Yeah. Does uppotting a fruit tree count as planting a tree? Well, you're caring for a tree that gives you oxygen and water. So, yeah. Good old H2O. That's where it comes from, a byproduct of plants, right? What you breathe and what you drink. It's kind of weird, eh? Happy Earth Day, Earthlings. Yep, rock on. Gonna do a contest drawing. I only have 2 people in the contest, and that was kind of a flop. But hey, they'll enjoy some cool stuff. Yeah, does potting a fruit tree count as planting a tree? Yeah, it sure does. It might not be planting a tree in the ground, but you're taking care of it. There's nothing more noble than taking care of the planet. It's not a garbage dump like people, some people, not all people, but some people treat it as a garbage dump. It's not. It's not a garbage dump. It's my home. It's the only one I go out and I'm flying through space on this little tiny rock. A little blue marble it looks like in space in the Milky Way. It's called planet Earth. Anyway, you're flying tens of thousands of kilometers an hour. I try to hang on to what I have because it's not like I can, jump onto SpaceX or something. You see all these rich people, Richard Branson, Elon Musk, you know, Jeff Bezos. They're all into leaving the planet. They're all building rockets and they're all flying ships. I mean, why? Yeah. Happy Earth Day. Look after the planet. And peace brings love, and love brings peace. Yep. Okay. Desmond Donders. Yes, a lot of people treat. Oh, hang on. Yes, a lot of people treat it that way. Yeah, it's a garbage dump. It's not. It's not a garbage dump. It's my home. It's your home. It's all these other Earthlings' home. We're not alone. We're we're Earthlings, right? We're from planet Earth. It's my sardonic side. Early bird special with Brad. Well, good morning, Brad. Hope all is well with you as well. Welcome, 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 and happy Earth Day. Tigsy enjoys gardening. So, yes, I just bought another banana tree and I need to pot it. I did buy a tree for my mom, but I planted it in the ground already. You go, girl. Rock it out. You keep going. Never look back. When your forest is grown and giving you shade and has a canopy and you're looking up at it, you can sit underneath there and enjoy Earth Day and any other day. It is only one we have. We should look after it. Yeah. Well, sometimes I don't think I'm from this planet, David. I'm from planet Zoltar or something. Just sometimes you just want to give up on being here and seeing people. So you, you can't keep telling the person over and over the same thing. You're going to get frustrated. But well, for myself, I get disappointed in people's actions. I try not to get mad or frustrated, even though they'll look at you and go, "Are you mad? Are you frustrated?" And it's like, no, I'm really disappointed in your hypocrisy. This is your home, and you're treating it like a garbage dump. I don't get it. Ty, hey, that makes it easy, Ty. Yeah, thank you kindly. It's Tigsy or Ty, Tigsy or Ty. Okay, I try to call people by their given names and what they wish to be called. You can call me Howie. Oh, there you go, at Howie. Okay. But hey, it's Earth Day, and there should be a lot of celebrations in your locale. And if you go and have a look at my channel, on my channel there, you'll see like a trailer, and that'll show about what I'm going to show today, which is the the lawn that I turned into a veggie garden. I put down all this brown cardboard paper, and you want brown. You don't want to use color papers, and you don't want to use like white bleach paper, and try to take the tape and staples off of the cardboard. And what I did is I found a person in the neighborhood that didn't want their lawn. They actually came to me and asked me to what to do with their lawn. And I said, well, that's easy for me. Right. So I started working at it, and some students showed up and did some work too, like laying some of the about a third of the cardboard. I did the rest with the homeowner. So then I put all the leaves from last fall that I could collect in my locale. And this ancient lady, like well into her 80s, probably pushing 90, she actually went along with me several times and collected the leaves. And I was like super impressed. I thought, wow, you're 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 my kind of person. So yeah, so that's the trailer that you can go and see. I changed it today. Hey, Dr. Paula Ruffin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Yes, happy Earth Day. I like Earth Day. Earth Day is every day to me anyway, but it's where I can yell out. It's kind of like, happy Earth Day, happy Earth Day. Like I can sing that all day long, pretty much every day. Happy Earth Day. Enjoy being all the way from New Zealand. Although it ended 20 minutes. Yeah, you're a day ahead there of the rest of the world. Still, the 23rd is just as good. Well, I kind of sent out like tons of I went and visited some pals and stuff, and I watched their videos. I hadn't been there in a while, so I put down Happy Earth Day. But yeah, Earth Day is amazing to me. I just this is just the best day ever. Yeah. So yeah, and good morning and happy Earth Day right back at you. Happy Earth Day, happy okay. Hey, buying spaces here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's like the Earth Day birthday party. I guess so. It's like the Earth Day birthday party. Would be a very old birthday, billions of years old. I think I wasn't really here, but yeah, that's a long time ago. It's kind of creepy. You're on this little blue marble flying through space at thousands of kilometers an hour, tens of thousands, with it going this way and a trajectory, like in circle. It's spinning around at, tens of thousands. I don't know the exact number. I know it's a lot. And then it has a trajectory of tens of thousands of kilometers an hour. So it's moving pretty fast in the Milky Way, hey? Something to think about, and this is your home. I understand I can only remember the last 400 years. Okay. I can only remember till like just yesterday, maybe. I forget a lot. And somewhere I have a coffee, but I guess I don't have it here. Huh. But yeah, get out there and enjoy Earth Day today. It's a heck of a celebration. It's your planet, and get out there and hug a tree, plant a tree, plant in a container, and if you just say hello every day and water something, there you go. Okay, and Enjoy Being, which is another awesome channel. Uh, I think this might be the fifth or sixth one that I've shared with you. Time flies. Yeah, when you're having fun. I remember you years ago going to the Earth Day, and it was always fun. There's a couple of very cool people in here that have been here a while. And yeah, which is kind of cool. And even there's family in here. There we go. And bing bada boomba. And paste. Yeah. There we go. And I'll just grab you what I'm going to cut open today. Oh, there we go. World Hide and Seek Champion. There. I grew this puppy last year. Yeah, I grew this puppy last year, and it's delicious. And I'm going to send out seeds to a bunch of people that send their address. In my about section, there's my email. And if you send me your address, you will get secret squash seeds. And it stores really well. This is you harden that off and you can store this. You can eat it fresh right off the vine. It's delicious. It's like eating an ice cream cone. It's delicious. And if you want seeds of this puppy, I'm going to be sending them out. There's probably several hundred seeds in here, but the flesh is delicious. Oops. Yeah. Oh, trash the place. Okay. All right. KP Heathen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings from Louisiana. Hey, I know a few people there. Hey, Wild Edibles, welcome, 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 Wild Edibles. Yeah, Wild Edibles. I did send you some seeds already of it. Yeah, they'll be the largest seeds you have. Yeah, that looks so yummy. Oh, it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. It's nice any way you want to do it, from deep fried to baked to on an open stick on the fire, whatever you want. Yeah, any way at all. It's quite sweet. It's like eating ice cream to me. Yeah, especially when it's right off the vine and it hasn't hardened yet and it's just young and you just take it and you start eating it. It's like, oh, I can just eat it like this. And it's like, yeah. So I would love some seeds. Well, if you want, anybody wants a seed, um, um, in my about section, and it's no good to look at it on a phone. You got to look at it on the computer. If you send me your address, I'll send out the seed, and then I just delete it off my computer. Your address, I don't keep it for anything. You never know. People break into computers, right? So, yeah. So, okay, back up here. I would love some. Okay, Ty, you do that, and you got them coming to you. Buying space. I buy from resellers that dumpster dive. Buy from Goodwill storage units and keep a lot of things out of the landfill. Smart. I like you. I tried them before, and a blue one like that, blue banana. Oh, interesting. Hi there, everyone. Hugs all around from the Wild Edibles. Very cool channel. If you got a chance, go over and check out Wild Edibles. This lady's amazing. She just did vertical gardening in her window. She crafted these out of baling twine, leftover twine, and she put a basket, and then she lined up the baskets, and she like kind of like, I don't know what you call it, like a crochet type thing, and she has all these like vertical gardening in the window, and started her tomatoes and whatnot in the window, and they're doing quite well. I'm like, I was impressed. I'm like, that much ingenuity? That's impressive. That was pretty good. Hi everyone, hugs all around. Desmond saying hello to Wild Edibles. Hi, Wild Edibles. Chaz, good morning, Chaz. Bayou Sugar Garden. Well, good morning. Aiden here. Aid, welcome. Good to see you here. And Dr. Paul Revan is saying hello to some really good folks. Yep. Gee, Mama. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, Aid. Bayou Sugar Garden. Happy Earth Day, Chaz Devlin. Happy Earth Day, man. It's our planet, dude. Oh yeah, I'm all for it. I love this place. Happy Earth Day, Howie and fellow Earthlings. Good morning. G Mama, it is a pleasure to see you here. And G Mama says hello to Dr. Paula Ruffin and wild edibles. Yeah, they are growing well, lots of sunlight and good soil. G Mama says hello to Bayou Sugar. Hey, Bill, Atlantic Adventures. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Earth Day, Bill. Joy being, I grew up Marina de Chochi and Queensland Blue last year. Collected seeds, and I think I may have ended up with some sort of cross. Yeah, I do that often too. I have to go Zoom meeting, much better. Hey, see you, David. David Donder's very cool channel. Amanita, what's going on here? What's going on here? 4-inch pots, lots of room, but I need to up pot a bunch now, hopefully today. Yeah, that looked pretty cool what you did there. You maximized the light that was coming in and in for the entire area. I was very impressed. I'm still in awe. Amanita, good afternoon from Finland. Happy Earth Day to you and everyone. Good to see you, Amanita. Bayou Sugar Garden says hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Howie from Bill. Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Holy moly. There you go. I was just there. Yeah, very cool lady. Yeah, very cool channel. Very, very cool. I've known you for quite some time now. Yeah, it's always such a pleasure to go to Auntie Mama's Kitchen. There's some really cool people that hang out there. And Paula Ruffin is saying hello to G Mama. Yep, happy Earth Day. Hey, I like it, man. I have like a ton of plans, but I have to also remain a little bit grounded. So I have some personal business to take care of for a couple hours. Have to help put out a bulletin and stuff like that, and basically just plant. And I have all these little helpers that are going to be helping me. And 2 helpers came yesterday. 2, yeah, and they're coming back. And they've been here before, and they've been studying permaculture for a really long time now. And so that was nice to see them. It was really great. Happy Earth Day to me. Happy Earth Day to you. I'll sing that all day. Hey, Minty Cactus. Good morning, Minty Cactus. Good to see you there, Red. Hugs for you, Red. I am new. Amanita, I am new. Okay, I thought I was over at your channel before. But hey, welcome all the way from Finland. I've actually watched berry picking in Finland a few different times, and that was very cool. And I know a little bit about the history of Finland. And the Finns moved to an island up off of where I live, Vancouver Island, called Sointula. There's a lot of Finnish people there, and they stick out like a sore thumb because they don't look like anybody else. And they're really nice. They have amazing carpentry skills. Amazing. I've seen some really amazing work. Blessings to everyone from Auntie Mama's Kitchen. And Ty says, good morning to Sugar. Yep. And blessings to Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Yep, she is a blessing, that lady. Very cool. Very, very spiritual human being. She knows she has a living spirit. It's just amazing to see. The love just comes emanating off of her, Yeah. Very cool. Yes, Amanita is my friend. She's got a beautiful voice. Well, we all have a beautiful voice. Some are squeakier than others. And I used to have this really squeaky voice, but I cleaned my vocal cord with lemon, and then wash it. You don't want lemon on your teeth. You'll crack them eventually. They will crack. I've had mine crack. So from lemon juice, eating too many lemons, I just used to grab one and eat it until, got to learn, right? Happy Earth Day. Hi there, friend. Welcome. Howie's a great guy. Well, you're very kind. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetie. That's for sure. I'll put up my invite. If somebody wants to come up, they certainly may. So there we go. And there, anybody can grab that and come up, but I only have one guideline, and that's that this is Earth Day, and we're talking about planet Earth and food forests, rainforests, boreal forest, woodland forest, food forest, soil bank, making soil. So if you could keep it with just that, anyone can come up, but I'm not here for any politics or anything like that. And I'm not here to say, hey, you've got this or you did that. Won't be tolerated. So I gave the forewarning. And but you're all more than welcome to come up and talk about Earth Day. I would appreciate. I'd give you a virtual hug even. Hey, look at all the people here. No, just kidding. Sorry, there's no planet B, so we need to respect it. It's day. Yeah, it's Earth Day. Should be Earth Day every day. I'm a bit of I'm very stringent on, but yeah, I'll be live on and off today as my day starts. I have some personal business to go and do, and then I have flyers to put out. And there's people coming here, and then I'm cutting my squash, and so I'll be live, and I'm going to try to use the StreamYard, and so that kind of thing. And then if people still want to come up, and I might even have a fire outside and cook something. Who knows? Be adventurous. Oh, I'd love to join, but can't at the moment. Getting ready for. You have a lovely work day. Happy Earth Day. And it was good to see you here. And if you're still staying here, that's great. And G Mama's just laughing it up. Hey, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Hey. Happy Earth Day. Yeah. Urban's a great gardener. She has a lot of common sense. Amazing common sense. Just amazing. It's like, can we clone her? She has amazing common sense. Happy Earth Day. Yeah, that's right, Howie. It should be every day, but it has one day to celebrate. We need to celebrate it. Hey, I vote for you. We are doing a cool thing in our town. Rocks painted with. I watched that on your video, on your live info placed along the hiking trail. Get out and walk. Find a rock. Yes, I watched that along some river valley or something. I didn't catch it all, but I did watch a bit of it. That's very cool. Anything to expose Earth Day, that you're on this little planet zipping through space at thousands of kilometers an hour, and you got to look after it. It's your reason being here is to look after this place. It's very rare. Happy Earth Day, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Yeah, Urban's pretty cool, that's for sure. Yeah, I watch her show pretty much every Saturday morning, without doubt. The Huron Valley Trail. I was trying to think of it. I was just like, I couldn't think of it. There's a lot to remember. It's a trail that runs through our town. Well, if anybody's in here, from that area of Michigan, I think that'd be Michigan you're in. A lot to remember. Caretakers. We are caretakers. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're stewards of this planet while we're here, man. And it could be so much more than what it is. It just could be. It could be so much more. And I've, there we go. And paste. And plant. Southeast Michigan. Great. I don't know about great memory. I have too much to remember. Hey, Buddy Biggs. Good morning, Howie, and happy Earth Day to you too, buddy. And if you want to grab that link or anyone else, you certainly may. I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. So, and we just talked about Earth Day or Earth or soil or forest or mycelium or biomass in your locale. Lost my wrench again since yesterday. No, I just took a whole bunch away. I'm trying to trigger, it's got nothing to do with you, Buddy Vicks. I'm trying to trigger AI in that there's a ping that like there's a change. So I'm just trying to, I was trying to propel Earth Day. It's got nothing to do with you. I took a whole bunch. It's, yeah, I'm just trying to create a mark for AI to have a change so that there's a mark there. I don't know. It could be just madness, you know. Anyway, you're loved. That's all I can say. I can't give you one back because I'm on StreamYard. Nona Grace, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're feeling better. Nona Grace is an outstanding Earthling, and yeah, and her husband Jim, outstanding Earthlings, very good people and honest people and good Earthlings. And happy Earth Day! Thank you for being here, Nona Grace. I watch her channel once in a while. I can't watch it all the time, but I do make it there as much as I can and watch because Nona Grace has an extreme amount of common sense and she's an amazing human being. Oh, you're most welcome. You earned it. Yeah, you earned it. You're an Earth warrior, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. Wild edibles. Hello, everybody sing hello. Happy Earth Day. Wow, we made it another year. Living my best at 60. Hi, Nona Grace. Yeah, pretty cool name, Nona Grace. I like it. Ty says hello to Buddy Biggs and Mama Grace. Well done. Buddy Biggs. Hope you're still here. It's a cool. Okay, it's cool. It's nothing personal. I'm just trying to create a. I don't know if people understand that. I take the wrench back. It's just so that there's a change in the algorithm. Something's changed. Something's changed. I don't know if it's going to work. I've been doing it a while now, so that's kind of like I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but if I'm on StreamYard, so but if I was on StreamYard, I'd be able to give it back. Hi to you. Hi to you. Hi, fellow Earthlings. It's interesting being an Earthling. I have a lot of family, like 9.2 billion other Earthlings. That's amazing, hey? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a huge family. That's amazing. 9.2 billion and counting from what I hear. I hear that a lot. And yeah, Dr. Paula Ruffin says hello to Urban Gardening Chronicles. Yeah, Urban. I listen to Urban every Saturday morning. Always something cool. And Ty says hello to Life at 60. Joe, good morning. Happy Earth Day, Joe. Happy Earth Day. There's a very cool channel. Joe is over there in eastern U.S., northeastern U.S., and he's a very cool channel. Very cool. Very cool. Likes to show people how to garden, teach them how to garden, and he's got a very cool channel. He interviews people just an all-around great, awesome human being. And everybody's saying hello, 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 nifty hummingbird on your hat. Yeah, oh yeah. Anna hummingbird. Yeah. It's interesting that other hummingbirds that see that come buzz around my hat. Yeah, they're like they're saying hello or something. Yeah, Nona Grace, get yourself one. You want to see hummingbirds buzz at you? I did. Hummingbird in some folklore is the sign of love. Hummingbird. Who would have thought? Yeah. And in some nations' languages, they actually use the word love that they use for hummingbird. So it's like, wow. Yeah. So, yeah, New Jersey. Yeah. Sorry, Joe. It's been a long week. I'm still tired and I didn't sleep much because it's like this was the last sleep till Earth Day. Couldn't sleep much. There's going to be a whirlwind today. People saying hello, thanks. How? Oh, you're most welcome, Joe. Okay. Buying Space says bye. Okay. Bye, Buying Space. Happy Earth Day, Pro Big TV, and hello at Buying Space. So, yeah. I went to a new channel today, and the guy had probably under 100 subscribers, and he was making soil. He's making soil. Never seen this channel before, but it come up in my feed, I guess, because I watch a lot of soil videos. There he was, making soil in layers. I was like, reminds me of me 40 years ago. The guy was brand new to gardening, brand new to YouTube, and he was going for it. He was going to make soil. Yeah. I thought, this is so appropriate on Earth Day to see someone how I started 40 years ago making soil. I've always made soil. I increased it dramatically now. Yeah. Good to know about hummingbird. Yeah, there she is. Or he is. Yeah. I save hummingbirds every year. Ones that fall out of the nest. And I build another nest below where they fell out. Don't try to take the hummingbird and raise the hummingbird. It doesn't work. So what you do is you build the nest where the hummingbird fell out, put them in there, and you'll see the hummingbird see that, the mama hummingbird, and it just keeps bringing in. And you can make it out of anything, like a cup, like a basket, and then just line it with some hay and twigs on the outside, wrap it and tie it close to there, and give it a little bit of shelter. And that's one way. And then some get caught in these skylights, and I've actually saving Petey. You can go on my channel and see me save this hummingbird. He actually fell out of the skylight onto my armrest of the couch, and he was dead. He was completely dead. And I'm like, oh, poor little guy. And then I thought, if I was dying and I was dehydrated like that, I'd like to be soaked in some water. So I went over to my distilled water and I put like room temperature in there, and then I onto him, and it soaked up, and I seen his little tongue go. So I just kept putting more on there, and he's like, so then I tipped him up, and he's like this, and he's soaking into the water in my hand. And so after I got him standing up, and it took about a good half hour, but yeah. Yeah, and it's Saving Petey. You can go on there and have a look at it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Saving bees all the time. I love saving bees. They look dead. Give them some water. They're dehydrated in the summertime. They just fall down. Just give them a little water. Put a little bowl of water outside. You'd be amazed who shows up. Common Ground movie is out today. If you have a chance to see if it's in your area. It's one day only. In some areas across the country, must watch. Well, I don't know. I've never heard of it, but hey, if it's an absolute must, that's okay with me. I don't know what it is. I don't watch much TV, hardly ever. Maybe like National Geographic or Animal Planet or something like that. Common Ground movie out. Don't know what that is. Good to see you, Doc. You saved him. Oh, yeah. You can go on there and watch it. I've saved many, actually, over the years. Quite a few hummingbirds and any other birds, too. I absolutely have to intervene. This is my planet. I belong to it. I don't own it, but I belong to it. And that little hummingbird followed me around for years, and he's still here. Petey. Named him Petey after a friend, husband in Nova Scotia. The guy works like a dog at growing food, and he works like a dog at providing for his family. And so I named him after him, Saving Petey. Hey, Shawnee Shay, it's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to you. Yep. Peggy Helmling, Garden What You've Got. Happy Earth Day, Howie. Well, happy Earth Day to you as well. Peggy Helmling shows how to have a worm farm. That's all I can. She feeds these worms, and then all the worm castings, and she grows with the worms castings, and she recycles a ton of, and literally, I could say a ton of materials that would have went into a landfill or garbage. She puts it into her worm compost, and she uses this thing called the GeoBin, and there's GeoBin Juniors, and then there's other ones, Dick and Jane or something like that, a worm little containers. And I could sit there and watch it forever, because you're making soil and you're using the worms as workers. And I find that very impressive, Peggy Helmling. Yeah, you definitely are an earth warrior. I will definitely watch it. Yeah, it's fun watching Saving Petey. But the earthworm bin there, it's called the GeoBin, and check out Peggy Helmling, Garden What You Got. Very, very common sense human being, and I can't say enough great things. Happy Earth Day, Howie, from Wendy Benjamin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grow Big TV, Food Forest Permaculture, Common Ground is about the soil and how they are trying to change how we farm and garden by using compost, layers, and cover crops. Well, isn't that the best thing I've heard on Earth Day? I got to check that out now. Well, look who's here, the winner, Dave Knight. Let me reach into the jar. No, I'm just kidding. You won. Expect mail in about a week. Happy Earth Day, Dave Knight. Dave Knight's out there, and he's growing a lot of food. She put out a great video today, making better choices when we buy products. Such a great video. Yeah, Peggy Helmling. Amazing what she diverts from the landfill and makes into usefulness. Very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. I'm impressed. Did I mention I'm very impressed? I love it when people do that, and very happy to do it. Very happy, and can see the results. And her husband, he helps a lot too. And she's given him a couple of accolades in her videos about how he picks up toes the line as well. And usually it's when one person in a relationship like that, it takes a while for the other to step right in. Subscribed. Oh yes, Peggy's video. Yeah. You subscribe to Peggy Helmling. You're smart. You'll learn a lot there. Yeah. Wendy Benjamin. Good morning, Big TV. Hey, Space Miner. Welcome. Good to see you, Space Miner. I will share all Earth videos today that I can find to make some videos, everyone, and I will post them on community tab. Yep. Hi, Joe. And Ty says, good morning to John P. Adventures. I didn't see that one come in. Hi, John P. Adventures. Happy Earth Day. Yeah. Dr. Paula Ruffin, I'll be live on my channel for Earth Day at 9:20 Eastern. I would definitely appreciate the share. Oh, I'll definitely share. Okay, so it's 6 here. That's pretty quick where you are, I think. That's pretty quick. 9:20 Earth Day, 9:20 Eastern. So you're like 3 hours ahead. So it's 6 a.m. here. So it's 9. So yeah, I'll probably be off here by then and do a raid. We'll raid you. Oops, that's 9:40. Oh, no raid. I'll need 20 minutes to get to the office. Oh, happy Earth Day from Rockstar. Hey, Rockstar, happy Earth Day. All the pheasants around here are liking making hollows around the garden. Lost quite a few plants from them, but it's nice having them around. Yeah, they're very cool pheasants. Yes, Paula, I definitely will. Yep, Paula Ruffin's at 9:40 Eastern Standard Time. Very cool human being. Learn a lot. Yeah. Yes, raid. It'll be an Earth Day raid. I just shared Paula so people have a good notice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Share, and share some more, because you'll learn a way better lifestyle from being on her channel. You know, you you definitely you'll get healthier just listening to what she has to say about the things that she's doing. She's not going to sit there and tell you what to do, but she'll tell you what she's doing, and which is really professional in my mind. And I thank her for her being on this planet. It's made the planet a better place. Thank you kindly. Happy Earth Day. Good morning, Rockstar. Yep. I'm make it cool with some psychedelics. Good for you, Rockstar. My seedlings are caged up because we still have some free ranging birds for now. So I noticed that you take care of them really good. Paula is live in 35 minutes. Good. I'll stay here for another 35 minutes, and then we're going to raid Dr. Paula Ruffin and go over there. So stick around, folks, because I'm sure whatever she has lined up today, it'll be exciting. And happy Earth Day. Yeah, puff, puff, past the smoked salmon. Yeah, I got that over there, but this is YouTube, and I don't. Yeah, got to be careful with the passing the salmon around. This is an adult channel, but younger folks can be impressed. So, woohoo! Okay, gotta run. Happy Earth Day. Hope to see you soon. Well, 35 minutes according to Grow Big TV, and Joe is very accurate. Yeah, one time I started mentioning, or Joe was mentioning how we're down to 1 inch of soil on the planet, and I'm like, oh, that's debatable. And he's just looking uncomfortable. I mean, you have to believe everything that you hear until you know better, or you have to believe until you see that you don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, just watch the smoke signals. Yeah. Grow Big TV. It's a fairly new channel, but Joe had another channel, and it was a good channel, and he still has it. And anyway, he started this another channel with Corky, and Corky's an awesome grower and awesome human being, and she grows food to make a few dollars, so you have to commend her for that, because farmers don't make a lot of money, hey? And when they do make some money, they usually treasure it. Okay, so like if someone's growing for to supply food to their village and community. Really don't complain or negotiate the price. And if anything, give them a tip. Yeah, yeah. See if Dr. Paula Ruffin will be hanging out there in 35 minutes. I'm brewing beer to celebrate Earth Day. Well, aren't you just fine and dandy there, Dave Knight? Pass me another beer. Beer has saved the human race. We wouldn't be as advanced as we are now. Like when there was like diseases in the water well and stuff, people all went there and drank it, and they end up with all kinds of weird shit. So I could say it on here, but then you get flagged or whatever. Anyway, the ones that drank the beer, they lived. Right? Cheers to you, Dave. So keep brewing, Dave. Dave's here. Yeah, 36. I just stopped in to show love. I've been gone for a minute. Don't even know half the channels. I have in this community lots of crazy. Somehow you popped up. I'm chimed in. Well, good to see you there, rock star. And may your amanitas find you. Or your silly silence. Or whatever else you're doing. This one lady came over on a tour one time, and she's like, "You have a cannabis plant?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I sure do. It grew by itself right there at a birdseed." And it did. I didn't plant it. She's like, "That's toxic to humans." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." I didn't want to get into it with her. And so I looked up. I said, "Do you like that plant there?" She goes, "Oh, I love wisteria." I was like, "Oh." And at the time, I had Datura pilatum there too, right beside it. A very good friend that builds houses here in town gave it to me, and I killed it. I thought it might live outside. I was experimenting with it, and I shouldn't have. But it's a trumpet flower. But it's a death plant. So I said, "Oh, you live with this one?" She goes, "Oh yeah." She knew it was Datura. She didn't know it was a pilatum. And so I said, "Well, these ones are used in ayahuasca." She's like, "Ayahuasca?" I'm like, "Yeah, ayahuasca. The Great Reset." She's like, "I don't know that." I said, "Well, you look it up." She did. She phoned me. She goes, "That's a hallucinogen, psychedelic, blah, blah, blah." I said, "I don't know. I just told you to do your research. I didn't tell you to do it." Right? But anyway, I showed her some other ones like euphorbia and, a bunch of different ones like the blind man's plan. It's blinded more people than all wars combined. And I'd show her, hellebores, there's a whole society. I showed her a whole bunch of plants. I don't think she remembered them all, but she remembered a couple because she knew them. And yeah, she was just outraged that there were so many plants here that could do all these things. And I'm like, well, I'm not telling you to do them. I'm telling you to be careful. If you learn all the toxic ones and everything about all the different constituents that can happen in a plant or mushroom, then you're advancing your knowledge. And always consult a professional and ask your doctor before you do anything stupid. Not that you're stupid, it's the act. Always, always, always see your physician, no matter what. Even if you don't like them and you've heard trash talk about them, it doesn't matter. That's just what they do. Hey, Adrian, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Dave Knight says, the British Army did not go anywhere without a brewer. Yeah, you got to make that water drinkable. I'm Native American. I get wild. You have to be safe. I did a treatment center that used herbs to get me off hard stuff. I lived because of it. I love the earth. That's an amazing, amazing story. And I am a native Earthling. I'm not from another planet or anything. Hey, Adrian. Wild edibles, food forest permaculture. Hi, Howie. Good to see you, Adrian. Adrian's a very cool dude. Grow Big TV. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Can't do too much. I'm on StreamYard. But Rockstar, that's good on you, man. Yeah, good on you, man. You're only here for a while. Enjoy your time. And the legacy that you leave behind is the goodness that you give. That's what's going to be remembered. Not going to be remembered by anything else. Grow Big TV. Adrian says hello. Sometimes I wish I was. Sometimes I wish I was. Okay, but okay. My own planet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. You say native Earthling, same. Herb got the demons to leave. Oh, cheers from the lair. Oh, cave, man, cave. That was humans' first home. Hey, it was a cave. Yeah, no more hard stuff. Yeah, yeah. You're only here for a while, man. Have a good time. Have some fun. Spread some fun. One thing you got that's free is fun. What's happening here? What's going on? It's called Happy Earth Day, Shawnee Shave. You're not into those mushrooms too, are you? Because you're pretty slick. I better put up that invite because we're going to raid Dr. Paula Ruffin in 25 minutes. And so, dude, I'm so vibing that spread the fun. Yeah, absolutely, rock star. You got that right, buddy. I planted potatoes. Oh, ho, ho, smart. The great thing about planting potatoes is mounding them up. As soon as they come up, mound them. As soon as they come up, mound them. You get all these other potatoes, hey? Yeah, yeah, sure do. I love potato growing. I have a ton of different potatoes, and I'm thinking I might even have new potatoes in a couple of weeks, or even sooner if I don't have them already. Because I'm noticing this huge, massive green. So what I do is I go out and I just buy any potato that I like, and if I like it, I stick it in the sunlight, make it green, a few little knobs growing, and I'm like, huh, oh yeah, I'll stick that in the ground. Every time I've been doing that for years, and I go out there every time I dig up potatoes, it's a totally different potato. Yeah. One year I went and bought fingerling potatoes and all different colored potatoes in a bag, and I planted them all. I didn't even try them. I just wanted to plant them. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, so yeah. Plant your potatoes. Potatoes grow good anywhere. People are having better success in a container. Some people are having better success, but yeah, dude, I'm so vibing that spread the fun. Yeah, what the heck else is there? It's Earth Day. Hey, Jamie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I planted potatoes yesterday. No more hard stuff. Yeah, yeah, you gotta have the hard stuff. Good morning, blistering barnacles and adventures. I'm on StreamYards right now, so I can't give out any wrenches, and I'm trying to make a in the algorithm a different algorithm by taking off a wrench and taking down a video or putting up a video, like doing different things. I don't know if it's going to work, but I tried it. I am well, Jamie. I just watched a video. Yeah, yeah, you were out riding this morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blistering is way cool. He knows a lot about magnet fishing and metal detecting, and he knows a lot about coins. And he's a really nice guy. And he ride with Jamie. He takes his electric bike and he goes for a cruise. He used to have ET on there. I didn't see ET on it lately. There's a striped gopher getting close to my garden. I wish he would move across the street. Well, you can scare them away. Hey, just hang a little bit of ribbon, like 5, 6 feet of different colored ribbon nearby, and a slight wind will move it, and it makes a gopher like, oh, there's a raptor there to take him away, and he gets scared. Shawnee, he'll get scared. And another thing is when you have a barbecue, take your old bones that you've been saving up in the freezer. Not that you've done that, but I'm just precluding that. So, yeah. Anyway, what you do is you save your bones in the freezer. When you have a fire, you put them in there and you biochar them, and then take them out, mush them, make them where they're mushy, and put them where the gopher's been hanging out. Excuse me, I'm burping. The little critter don't like that. He smells the barbecued bones, and he's not stupid, so he'll leave. And a lot of other creatures don't like it either, like rabbits, beavers, deer. They don't like that. They don't like to smell the barbecued bones. Yeah. Much love, y'all. Peace and love. Peace and love, Rockstar. Rock it out, buddy. You're going to make it. I have faith in you. You made it here. And happy Earth Day. Blistering Barnacles Adventures says hello to everyone. Okay, I've got a pinwheel spinning in the garden. Good tip with the ribbon. Yeah, oh good, I've got that too. Yeah, the burnt bones. And wherever he's been freshly digging, put them burnt bones, biochar bones, right into that hole. Let them know this is your future, buddy. Right? Because I don't think you want to hurt the little creature. And that's not the idea here either. It's just to deter. Yeah, deterrence. Takes no talent to kill creatures. It takes real talent to live beside them. Okay. I had a compost pile and a fire next to it, shoveled the embers into the compost, and then quenched with 140 liters of liquid cow manure. Oh, baby. Talk about loading. Then a month later, added potato seed and mounded over the hay. Wow, there, Enjoy Me. You're bad. I love it. Right? I just want him to move out. And you can do that too. Another thing is if you have dog poo, put the dog poo down by side his hole. Let him know you got a predator, pal. Right? Or wolf poop, or what do you call that? Wolf dung, wolf dookie. I don't know. Crap. and let them know that you're unacceptable presence, and you don't mind them, but please move along. And I do have, yeah. You don't let them push you around, Shawnee. Don't let them get your potatoes. I seen some gophers get Idaho Garden Girl stuff one year, and she could see them. He'd come out and look. He's a cute little guy, pretty fella, and yeah, very nice, very nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. I like your what you did there. Enjoy being with the fire, and then quenched it with the liquid cow manure. I've done crazy stuff like that too. I did that with fish emulsion. I loaded up the biochar. Now I've got the biochar down to a fine art. I loaded up with the wood ash. I put the biochar in there and mash it. Not all mashed into powder either. I leave bigger chunks too, microbe homes. And then I put the wood ash in there. I put in really super ground steamed boned meal. Yeah. It was a bit of an experiment, laugh out loud. Yeah, I could see that. I love experiments. Hey, I just think that's the best way to learn is hands-on. Okay, I'm on here for 25 more minutes. And I'm going to put up the invite in case someone wants to come up. I am going live again on Earth Day, but I want to raid Dr. Paula Ruffin's Earth Day celebration on her channel in 9:35 Eastern Standard Time. So here we go. And This will be the last time I'm putting it up, and we can hang out if someone wants to come up. And this is a channel about food forestry, permaculture, soil pathway, soil bank building, just to give you the topics. That way, I don't have to say, "Hey, that's not what's going on here." I've seen it. Yeah. I found that coffee grind into fine biochar that helps to fluff it up. Oh yeah, you know how it will sediment quite solid otherwise. Yes, my water is hot. I have to put in the mash. My spent grain will go in the compost. Ooh, Dave Knight. It's like Dave Chambers. Dave Chambers owns the organic farm down the road here. He does that too, hey. He does the coolest things. Yeah. And there's a few cool people around and that just love to get out there and grow. And if you're putting your mash into the compost, hey, I'm all for that. Drunken microbes. Is there such a thing? Drunken microbes? They're sharing your beer with you there, Dave. My water is hot. Yeah. But on a more serious note, it's Earth Day. And if you're making beer like Dave Knight is there, make sure your mash goes into the soil for microbes food. I watched a guy. This was interesting. I watched a guy and he was doing a chop and drop video. So I thought, well, I got to watch that. So I go there and he knew a little bit about chop and drop. He didn't know a terrible lot, but he knew a little bit, which, I would have done things differently. But I watched the whole video and I actually learned something. So, which, I love to do is learn. So it was very cool. Dropping cherry trees is not the greatest thing to do. That was one of the big things that I learned. And there is a couple of other ones that you don't chop and drop, like evergreen laurels. I kind of knew that anyway, but I didn't know about the cherry tree. And just amazing about the feeding the microbes during the right time of year when you do chop and drop, and it's after a heavy rain, which I always knew. One thing that I felt was that, and I left a comment, that chop and drop is a whole art form in itself. I didn't say, hey, you should chop that smaller, but he had a couple tools and he was trying, and he did have knowledge, and I did learn from him. So that there's three great things right there. I'm pretty picky when it comes to my chop and drop, and I make it small. The smaller the chop and drop, the easier microbes can make that disappear into soil. Okay. If you're putting in there big sticks and stuff, that's great. If you're building that type of mound, hugel mound and stuff like that, or you're making a pathway soil bank and you're putting that on top of branches and rounds, that's great. Make sure you use deciduous. So yeah, I don't see this chat moving. Am I alone here? What's going on? Who are all you people? I'm going to go get a coffee. So stick around. We're doing a raid in 25 minutes. We're doing a raid. We're raiding. We can be like Vikings. And raid. I don't know. I guess I'm part Viking. It's interesting, my family history. I've traced my family history, and it's all over the place. It really is. All over the place. Wish I could come up, but I'm at work. That's all good, Joe. Listening still, just getting the kids ready. Need to water the garden today, I bet. It was interesting finding my family history. It wasn't anything near what I had known. It was absolutely not even on base, because it was hidden. And my great grandmother My great grandmother, I seen a picture of her a few times at my grandmother's house. And she said, "That's my mom." And I went, I'm looking at this lady and I'm like, she's not white. And I'm like, and I said to my grandma, and she even hid her name. My grandma, I didn't find out her real name until she died, and I knew her all my life. That's how good she is. And my great grandmother was born in Syria, in Damascus, Syria, to be exact. She was bought, my great grandmother was bought as a slave on a schooner. Yeah. I did not, I had no clue. I had no clue at all. And my great grandfather bought her because he was a captain of a schooner, and he bought her for a wife. And I had no idea. We're talking like 1840 or 1850 or something like that, you know. I forget the exact days and whatnot, but I was blown away. I was just like, I'm like, wow, wow. So then I found out my great my dad's mom's father, my grandfather, he came from Germany to Australia to Canada, and with his kid, three daughters, and yeah, I had no idea. No one ever told me anything like that. No one. And then my grandmother's father that married bought the slave lady was from England, Bristol, England. So, and then on my Scottish side, my dad's side, there was Scottish Picts, like, you know. I was just like, to see all the percentages just blew my mind. Like, it opened up a whole new adventure on planet Earth. I'm glad I got to share that with you all. Wish you listening still. Okay, that's cool. Family tree all over the place. Yeah, all over the place. King Poobah, welcome, welcome, welcome there. Yeah, King, good to see you. I hope that Corky's having a great Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to Corky too. Yep. Hey, make it by Mandy. Happy Earth Day. Yay. Happy Earth Day. You bet. Darth X, happy Earth Day. I'm on vacation. I took the whole week off, so I'm celebrating Earth Week. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. Fantastic. Where are you on vacation? I know you're on Vancouver Island, but where are you on vacation? Are you coming down south? Maybe drop by. Hi, Darth X. At least I think that's you. I'm not sure. There's a lot of people on YouTube, you know. Happy Earth Day, though. I'm glad you got a week off work. That's very cool. Yeah. But I have to grab a coffee and be right back. Give me 2 minutes, folks. And great to see you there, Mandy. And Poobah. Good to see you, Poobah. Uh-oh, you're all gone. Howie's not here. No, just kidding. Food forest permaculture. Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's right. I was watching the King Poobah making his hole into the soil, and then he poured in all this liquid fertilizer. The guy knows what he's doing, right? And I watched that video. I just watched that. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna beat the 37-inch carrot this year and get a blue ribbon at the fair. Boom. Yeah, I know the Saanich Fair is coming soon. The Luxon Fair too. That'll be pretty cool. Ah, I'll be watching Grow Big, but I only have a tiny spot with carrots this year. I doubt any will be get big. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Well, there's two. When I was listening to Corky, she was narrating, and then the King Poobah there, he was doing the work. Smart Corky. And anyway, there's two. There's the length one, and then the bulk of one, like the weight of one. There's two. Yeah, I won't be entering, but I certainly will be watching. I find that I see a lot of that actually at the Saanich Fair here. It's Saanich means fertile land in Luangan territory. Yeah, First Nations. That's why I'm calling it Saanich Fair. It's a First Nations name meaning fertile land. They used to farm here before colonialism, so which is pretty cool. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Good luck with your carrots. Yeah, I'm good. That's something. Enjoy Bean says, anyone else grow Tugavasast? I have no idea. No idea. Is that bean tree? I'm just asking. Mandy, you can even grow big ones in a bucket. Just got to use the right method. Yeah, I noticed your length one. I took note of that. I kind of knew about it, but I never did it before. And then watching you do it was pretty cool. And then to remember it, you left a plotter beside each one that you made, so you remember that's where it is. Very cool. Very cool. They like sandy soil. I noticed you had a lot of perlite in there. So yeah. I'm growing short varieties because I'm growing in clay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Darth X says, yes, it's me. I'm working in my garden all week. Well, good for you. How nice, Darth. Yeah, Darth X. Thank you, King. And Darth X says, I'd like to grow the same food that the first peoples grew. I know, right? It's like if someone was growing it here already, chances are it grows here. As when you see these people trying to grow something that's not from here and they struggle with it, it's like, and then they're like, they get disappointed and go, oh, I can't garden. It's not that you can't garden because you can. It's just that you're not seeing what's in your locale. What's already growing in your locale is what you grow there. And native species of food growing, like here it's the camas bulbs and salal berries, huckleberries, that kind of thing. And I was just reading in Lucian's book there, and he First Nations elder, and he lived off of seaweed way back when there was nothing. Hey, that not everybody nice, right? So some people had to go without, and his family lived off of seaweed for like a year. And he said they were healthier than any time ever. I've never met him, but a friend of mine did. Yep. Well done, Darth X. Well done. Growing on Vancouver Island, one of her videos when she's forest bathing out there, you can see where the cedar was cut and the strip taken off. That's a First Nations territory. I mean, I recognize First Nations territory as soon as I walk into it. I can see where their mittens are. I can see where the old cedar buildings were. Even though they're not there, I can still see them. It just blows my mind. I can see the weir in the creek where the salmon had to go up to one side and was easy to hook them out. The way the stones were put there, and then clam beds. I constantly found clam beds as a child. I didn't know what they were until I read some of Dr. Nancy Turner's work. And I'm like, they're clam beds. I should have known, because there's no way that rock was like that. It had to have been put there. And yeah, there's a lot of First Nations food and plants that there's a ton. There's a ton, and we don't know about it. Get to know them, especially the elders. They're not going to be here forever. And anything you can document. I'll guarantee you that. Also named Cistus proliferus. Cistus proliferus. It's a fast-growing small tree. Oh, the lucerne tree, right? Good late winter nectar tree, nitrogen fixer, stock, chicken feed plant, firewood, fertilizer, chop and drop plant. Oh. I wonder if they grow here. I got to look into that. Thanks, Enjoy Bee. Fiddleheads and some plants have edible shoots right now. Look some up. Oh, yeah. Always do your research. Who's the name of that book, Howie? Well, I'll go and get it, and I'll let you know. Well, I don't see the name of that book, but it was the West Saanich people. And but I got a new book. Just like growing on Vancouver Island, there's your tree. Where is it? There's your tree. In her video, she's walking up to it and she's videotaping the forest. Boom. There's the tree. But I just don't want to leave the show too much. I have to stay here. And because we're going to do a raid. We're raiding Dr. Paula Ruffin. Going to raid. She's on in 3 minutes. So, but this one here I just got. Well, not just. It was actually a gift from Mrs. V from the Royal BC Museum. That's how I ended up with this. And it was the plants of the Wasanic people, Nancy J. Turner and Richard Helbda. Yeah. It's a very cool. It talks about mosses and well, there's Nancy Turner and a couple of people I've met. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, medicinal plants. Check out that. Check that out, huh? Huh? Check that puppy out. It just screams health. Yeah. But there's see, that's what growing on Vancouver Island, that's what she's seen that's what you see in her video. And the reason they take this, there are many reasons, okay? So what it can do is make rope, clothing, shoes, jacket, hat. Wait a minute here. Cedar trees? Yeah. Yeah, we see that everywhere here. They weave it. Yeah. Yeah, they weave it. That's correct. Yeah. Western hemlock, big leaf maple, arbutus. Oh, I got to dwell into this one. This is my next little project. Black cottonwood, Oh, yeah, there we go. Hazelnuts. They actually say the First Nations name there too, hey? See that? And how to say it, right? That's just blows my mind. Red orchard. And here's my favorite food. Check that out. That grows everywhere here, and you can pick a ton of this. This is called salal berries. And in the Pacific Northwest, there's a lot of this, and they're delicious. They make nice cakes by the fire. Oh, delicious. And I like this pounded into my salmon and cooked by the fire, just mushed straight in. And did I mention these are delicious? And the leaves, check this out. The leaves of this, delicious, absolutely delicious, but only when they're new, right? Hey, Scuba Steve speaks. But that's called salal berries. Looks very similar to a blueberry, hey? But the ground here is covered. I mean, there's whole forest of this. Like I can walk out right now and pick the salal leaves and eat it, and then in a month or so, or maybe 2 months, I can eat these berries. And I feel so good after eating them. But anyway, it's called Saanich Ethnobotany, and it's in my local area. If you can get a book on your locale, that's the one for you. This one was just gifted to me, came from the Royal BC Museum and through Mrs. V. She knows a ton of people. And this was gifted to me. So, yeah, happy Earth Day. So, hi, Steve. Yeah, Scuba Steve's here. He's cool. Happy Earth Day. Does anyone know a tree that has peach colored wood inside and bark looks kind of like a maple long lines? Interesting. I'd have to see it. Nice. Yeah, Urban. Hey, you're still here. Cool. Hey, can we raid Dr. Paula Ruffin if someone could put in Dr. Paula Ruffin's channel in here? I don't know how. I mean, but anybody with a blue wrench, if you could be so kind, or if all the blue wrenches could put one in, because I want to go and raid before the sun's up over the San Juan Islands. There we go. There's Dr. Paula Ruffin. Thank you, Mandy. And thank you all, and happy Earth Day. Much love, mad respect. And I believe she could be live right now, is what the story I got. If not, she'll be live shortly. And thank you very much. And say happy Earth Day to every single Earthling that you can find. And if you can't find Earthlings, get the phone book out, start with the A's and end with the Z. Happy Earth Day. Hey, I was just chatting about you and the tree. There's your tree in your video. See? Yeah. Now this is a book. Oh. Happy Earth Day to you growing on Vancouver Island. We're all going to go and raid Dr. Paula Ruffin. Very cool Earthling. And I'm hoping she's live. In 2 minutes, she's live, Joe says. 2 minutes to go. I'm okay with that. I just ordered a wildflower ID book. Very cool. Very cool. Darth X growing on Vancouver Island says hello. And good morning, Darth. Oh, somebody knows Darth. Thanks, Mandy. Okay, well, I just ordered Wildflower book. I just received this book, and it's pretty cool. And there's the salal berries. They'll be growing in your locale. They're growing on Vancouver Island or Darth X. These are delicious, these berries. And there's a little cup underneath. You got to be careful. Spider eggs in there and stuff, unless you want extra protein. But these leaves, when they're new, they're delicious. They're easily chewed. They're great in a salad. I am going live again today, and I'm going to be cutting my squash and taking notes about who wants seeds from it. But I already have seeds from the sister of that. But I am going live in the in the new food garden made from a lawn. So I'm going live there, and I'm going live in the food forest. And I'm thinking either I'm going to put up my fire ring, or I've been saving all this beautiful wood. Yeah. I think I ate one once. I went out running with a coworker, and she stopped to pick wild berries. They look just like that. Yeah, yeah. Let's share her out. Could everybody share out Dr. Paula Ruffin? And I'm going to be toasting Happy Earth Day. And I'll see you after noon. It'll be noon because where I'm going, the property owner doesn't get up till noon. So, and I've got some personal business and flyers to do. So I will see you all again. There's Dr. Paula Ruffin's channel. She's live right now. And if you could share that out on your social media, she's a really great earthling. And I really like to shout out earthlings that are of greatness. Okay, much love. And yeah, the berries will be ready soon there. Yeah, that's cool, Howie. Yeah, could you all buy at all Happy Earth Day? Well, come back. What time there now? It's 6:40 a.m. So in about 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, I'll be live again. And you're probably in the middle of the night there by then. Happy Earth Day. Enjoy being Wild Edibles, Mandy, Growing on Vancouver Island, and anybody else that I miss. Please go over and say hello to Dr. Paula Ruffin. Would make her day to say Happy Earth Day. Okay? Blessings to everyone. And stream's ending now. Thanks for putting up Dr. Paula's channel. Please, everybody, share that out. Just if you can go there, that's great. But if you could share it out, she would appreciate it. And you'd learn something from her. Very smart. Excellent, smart human being. And bye there, Growing on Vancouver Island. Bye. I'll have to catch you when it's light, and I might be able to come up and show you the loose. Ooh, that'd be awesome. I'm all over that there. Enjoy being. I will be live 3 times today. This is the first time. There's 2 more to go. Blessings to you and hugs. Yeah. Lucerne tree. Nitrogen fixer too, hey? Very cool. Very cool.